before the sun even dares to rise. I'm already awake, staring at the ceiling, reminding myself that greatness doesn't wait for comfort. It's built in the silence where nobody claps and nobody watches. Cold air hits my skin as I step outside, but I don't feel the cold, I feel purpose. I feel the fire inside my chest telling me that this is where champions are separated from the rest. Every step I take on the pavement echoes discipline, not motivation, cause motivation fades, but the grind stays. I build myself on something that never breaks. My lungs start burning, legs getting heavy, but that's exactly where I go harder, cause I know the pain is the doorway to the next level I've been chasing. This is not a run, this is a war against yesterday's version of me. The weak mindset, the excuses, the doubts, I'm outrunning all of them. Sweat starts dripping, heartbeat rising like a drum in battle. Every rhythm pushing me forward, reminding me that I'm alive for a reason. The world is still asleep, but I'm building something they won't understand until it's too late, until I'm already 10 steps ahead. Every breath feels heavier, but I don't slow down, because I didn't come this far just to stop when it gets hard. This road doesn't care about my feelings, it only respects effort, and today I'm giving it everything I've got. I remember the days I used to quit early, used to make excuses, but that version of me doesn't exist anymore. Now I chase discomfort like it's my purpose, because I know comfort is the enemy of growth. My legs scream for rest, but my mind refuses to listen, because I traded to dominate, not negotiate. Every step forward is a statement. I'm not average, I'm not normal, I'm built different. The sky slowly lights up, but I've already won the day before most people even started. This is what discipline looks like. Quiet, brutal, relentless. I don't need an audience, I don't need validation, I just need progress. The grind doesn't ask if I'm ready, it demands action, and I answer every time. Every mile I complete builds something deeper than muscle, it builds identity. I don't stop when I'm tired, I stop when I'm done becoming better. Domination isn't just a routine, it's who I am now, unstoppable from the moment I wake. Feels heavier than the rest, but that's exactly where I find my strength, where I discover what I'm truly made of. The ground beneath the base doesn't care about my struggle, it only reacts to my efforts, and I make sure when weapons I step by step. This is more than cardio, more than movement, this is transformation in motion. The pain up between who I was and who I'm becoming. My breath gets sharper, faster, more aggressive, like my body is preparing for something big. is my proving ground. Every mile a test, every second a decision. What builds a mindset that doesn't break, doesn't fall, doesn't quit? Pain is no longer a signal to stop. It's a signal to push harder. I don't measure progress in distance. I measure annihilation across the cuts. Every drop of sweat is a reminder that I'm earning something real. The fire inside me keeps growing, fueled by every step, every struggle. I become addicted to the grind, to the feeling of pushing jack limits. This is where average people stop, and where I begin. I don't look back, I don't hesitate, I just move forward with purpose. The finish line doesn't define me, the effort does. My run through fire, because I know that's where legends are made. The morning doesn't ask if I'm ready, it just arrives, and I meet it head on, stepping into the cold air with the mindset already locked in, knowing that every second I waste is a step away from the version of myself I promised I would become. My shoes hit the pavement with purpose, not hesitation, because I train myself to move before doubt even has a chance to speak, to act before fear even gets a voice inside my head. This ritual isn't optional, it's embedded in who I am now. A system built on repetition, sacrifice, and the refusal to stay the same person I was yesterday. The rhythm of my steps becomes a language, a message sent to my body that weakness is no longer tolerated, that every ounce of hesitation must be burned out through motion. As my lungs expand and contract under pressure, I embrace the discomfort because I know this is where the transformation happens. Not in comfort, not in ease, but in the struggle I willingly walk into. There's a silence in these early hours that most people will never understand. A quiet battlefield where I fight wars that don't leave visible scars but build invisible armor. Every breath feels heavier, but I don't slow down, because slowing down would mean accepting limits. And I've made it clear to myself that limits don't define me anymore. I remember the version of me that used to quit early, that used to negotiate with pain. But that version is gone, replaced by something far more dangerous and disciplined. The sky slowly changes color, but I'm already deep into my grind, already ahead of the day, already building something most people won't even start. My legs begin to burn with intensity, but instead of backing off, I push harder, because I've learned that growth hides behind the exact moment where most people stop. This is not about speed, not about distance, it's about control, about dominating my mind when everything inside me screams to slow down. Every step forward becomes a declaration that I refuse to stay average, that I refuse to settle, that I refuse to become comfortable in mediocrity. The discipline I build here carries into everything else, into how I think, how I move, how I approach every challenge in life. This ritual shapes more than my body, it shapes my identity, turning me into someone who doesn't break under pressure. The pain becomes familiar, almost welcome. Every morning I repeat this process, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary, because greatness demands consistency. The grind becomes addictive, the progress becomes visible, and the mindset becomes unshakable. I don't stop when I feel tired. I push until I've proven something to myself, until I've gone beyond what I thought was possible. This iron morning ritual isn't just a routine, it's the foundation of everything I'm building, the reason I'm becoming. There comes a point in every run where your body starts asking questions, your mind has to answer. And today I made a decision that every answer will be the same. Keep going no matter what. The road stretches endlessly in front of me, but I don't see distance anymore. I see opportunity, I see a chance to prove that I can go further than I ever have before. My heartbeat pounds like a war drum, each pulse reminding me that I'm alive, that I'm here to push limits, not respect them. Every step becomes heavier, but I refuse to let that slow me down, because I know that resistance is just a test of my commitment. The voice inside my head tries to negotiate things to convince me to wake up, but I train myself to ignore it, to override it completely. Pain creeps into my legs, tightening every movement, but instead of backing off, but I into it, cause I move it where the wall through begins. This isn't about finishing, this is about dominating every second of the process, about owning the struggle instead of avoiding it. The air feels heavier, my breathing becomes stiffer. Every step I take carries the weight of every excuse I've ever destroyed. Every doubt I've silenced, every version of myself that tried to settle for less, but got left behind on this road that I now dominate with purpose and relentless intent. The ground beneath me feels harder, my muscles tighter, my breathing sharper, but instead of seeing it as resistance, I see it as confirmation that I'm stepping into a version of myself that very few people are willing to become. There's a rhythm in the pain, now a pattern in the pressure that I've learned to read, to understand, to use as fuel instead of something that holds me back. I don't measure progress in miles anymore. I measure it in moments where I could have stopped but chose not to, where I could have slowed down but accelerated instead. My legs feel like they're carrying fire, every stride pushing through resistance that most people would avoid, but I've trained myself to move toward what hurts, not away from it. This is no longer about fitness, it's about identity, about proving to myself that I am someone who doesn't break, doesn't fall, doesn't negotiate with weakness. The early morning silence surrounds me like a test, like a space where only the disciplined survive, and I've chosen to belong here, to thrive here. Every breath I take feels heavier than the last, but I don't let it slow me down, because I know that endurance is built exactly in these moments. I've learned to embrace the discomfort, to welcome the struggle, because I know that nothing valuable is built in haze. My heartbeat echoes in my ears like a reminder that I'm alive, that I'm capable, that I'm pushing beyond limits most people never even touch. The road stretches endlessly, but I don't see an end. I see opportunity, I see growth, I see another chance to become stronger. I don't run for speed, I run for control, for dominance over my own mind and body, for mastery over the voice that tries to make me stop. Every drop of sweat is earned, every step is intentional, every second is a statement that I refuse to stay the same. The pain intensifies, but so does my focus, narrowing down to one thing, forward motion no matter what. I don't look around, I don't compare, I don't compete with anyone but the version of me that existed yesterday. The stride is unbreakable because I built it through repetition, through failure, through pushing past every limit that wants to find me. The burn becomes unbearable, but I stay in it, cause I train myself to find strength exactly where others find weakness. Every second I stay in motion adds another layer to the person I'm becoming. Stronger, sharper, more disciplined. I don't stop when I feel pain, I stop when I've proven to myself that I've given everything I had. This unbreakable stride isn't just how I run, it's how I live. Relentless, focused, unstoppable no matter what stands in my way. Speed that comes from the body, and then there's a speed that comes from the mind, and today I'm running on both, pushing myself into a state where hesitation doesn't exist and only forward motion matters. Every stride feels like a decision, a commitment to keep going, even when everything inside me suggests slowing down, because I've trained myself to ignore comfort completely. 'cause I know that drive lies just beyond the point where I feel like stopping. My lungs expand under pressure, my heart pounding harder with every second, but I still run in. Focus on the river, focus on the rise. This velocity isn't just physical, it's mental. It's the speed at which I process pain, accept it, and move through it without hesitation. I don't slow down when it gets uncomfortable. I accelerate because I've learned that the edge is exactly what I need to be. The road becomes a blur, not because I'm lost, but because I'm focused, and 'cause I'm locked into a state where distractions don't exist. Every step feels heavier, but I use that weight to build strength, to build endurance, to build something that can't be broken. This is where discipline shows itself, not in easy moments, but in the seconds where everything inside me wants to stop. I train my mind to override my body, to keep moving no matter what signals I'm receiving. Pain becomes a constant, but instead of fearing it, I adapt to it. I use it as a guide, a signal when I'm pushing limits. My focus narrows down to one thing: movement forward, constant, relentless. I don't think about the distance. I don't think about the end. I think about the next step, and the next, and the next. Every second I stay in motion builds momentum, builds power, builds the kind of strength that it doesn't fade. This velocity becomes addictive, the fearing of pushing past limits, of breaking barriers, of becoming something more. I don't negotiate with weakness, I eliminate it, step by step, breath by breath. The burn intensifies, but shows my determination, creating a balance that keeps me moving forward. Every stride becomes sharper, more controlled, more powerful, as I lock deeper into the rhythm. I don't stop because I'm tired. I stop when I've proven that I can go further than I ever have before. This velocity of will defines me, pushes me, transforms me into something unstoppable, something that doesn't break under pressure. Every mile I cover carries more than distance. It carries discipline forged in silence, effort built when nobody was watching, and a mindset that refuses to slow down, even when every muscle in my body demands relief. The road stretches endlessly ahead of me, but I don't see it as something to conquer. I see it as something to become one with, something that shapes me with every step I take. My breathing grows heavier, more controlled, more aggressive, matching the intensity of my stride as I push deeper into the grind, refusing to let the dictate my pace. There's a moment in every run when doubt tries to creep in, where the voice in my head threatens how much further I can go, but I've trained myself to silence that voice instantly. Every step forward is a refusal to quit, a statement that I'm not here to be average, that I'm here to dominate every second of this journey, no matter how brutal it becomes. The early morning air cuts through me, sharp and unforgiving, but instead of resisting it, I embrace it, using it as fuel to keep pushing harder. I've learned that endurance isn't built in comfort. It's built in the moments where everything inside you is telling you to stop and you choose to keep moving anyway. My legs begin to burn with an intensity that most people would avoid, but I lean into it because I know that's where the real growth happens. Every drop and sweat is earned. Every breath is intentional. Every second is part of a process that's turning me into something stronger. I don't measure progress in time or distance anymore. I measure it in how much I'm willing to suffer to get better. The rhythm of my steps becomes almost hypnotic, a pattern that keeps me locked in, focused and completely disconnected from distractions. Pain becomes constant, but instead of resisting it, I adapt to it. I move with it, I turn it into momentum. This run is no longer physical, it's mental. It's a battle between discipline and doubt, and I made it clear which side I'm on. I don't slow down when it gets harder, I accelerate, because I know that's exactly where I separate myself. Every mile I complete adds another layer to my identity, building something that can't be broken or shaken. I've stopped chasing motivation, I rely on discipline now, because discipline never fails, never fades, never quits. The road tests me with every step, but I answer every challenge with more effort, more focus, more intensity. I don't look back, I don't hesitate, I don't doubt, I just move forward with purpose. Fatigue becomes overwhelming, but I push through it because I know that's where the real grind's at me. These relentless miles defeat me, shape me, and prove that I'm capable of far more than I ever imagined. This isn't just a run, it's a protocol, a system designed to break weakness and rebuild strength. So strip away confident and present with relentless discipline. discipline. Take is calculated, intentional, driven by our mindset that refuses to settle for anything less than progress. The moment my body starts to feel heavy, I know I'm exactly where I need to be. The cause, that's when transformation begins. My breathing becomes sharper, orgasmic, mashing in intensity of my lung minutes of push further into discomfort. This protocol doesn't allow excuses, doesn't tolerate hesitation, and demands action, consistency, and complete focus. The road becomes a testing ground, every step a challenge, every second an opportunity. Constant presence, but I don't fear it, I use it, I turn it out, it inclines me forward. Every drop of sweat is a reminder that I'm blinding one to a ranting something that can't be faked. The rhythm of my movement becomes automatic, locked in, focus, unstoppable. I operate a discipline, what happens built through repetition and consistency. This one becomes a mental battle, a war against everything, everything, I train myself to push past limits, to go further than I ever thought possible. Every second I stay in motion builds momentum, builds strength, builds endurance. The burn intensifies, but so that my focus narrowing down to one goal. Change the I don't look at the finish line, I focus on the process, on the effort. This protocol turns me into something different, something snippet, something solid ground. I don't negotiate with weakness, I am unedited, step by step, blood by blood. Fatigue tries to slow me down, but I push harder until the moment where I drown. My price, round, proud and proud, defines my mindset. Relentless, focused on bolts to dominate every challenge. This baseline protocol defines my mindset. Relentless, focus, now proud to dominate every challenge. The final stretch isn't just about distance anymore. It's about everything I built leading up to this moment. Every decision, every sacrifice, every time I chose discipline over comfort. My body feels heavier than ever, like every step is pulling against gravity itself. But I don't slow down, because I know this is where the real transformation happens. The last mile doesn't test your body, it tests your mind. Your ability to keep going when everything inside you is telling you to stop. Every breath becomes sharper, more intense, like my lungs are working overtime just to keep me moving forward. I don't look at the finish line, I focus on the next step, because that's all that matters in this moment. The pain reaches a level that feels almost unbearable, but I stay in it because I've trained myself to thrive exactly here. This is where average ends and greatness begins, right at the edge of exhaustion. Every second I stay in motion proves something to myself, proves that I'm capable of far more than I believe. The road doesn't get easier, but I get stronger, more focused, more determined. I don't negotiate with fatigue, I dominate it. I push through it, I refuse to let it define me. My heartbeat feels like it's pounding through my chest, but instead of slowing down, I match its intensity. This final mile becomes a war, a battle between who I am and who I'm becoming. Every step forward is a victory, not because it's easy, but because I didn't quit. My God, too far to stop now, too far to give in, too far to settle. The burn in my muscles becomes constant, but so does my determination. I don't run away from the pain, I run through it. I embrace it, I use it. This is the moment that defines everything, the moment where I prove what I'm made of. I don't look back, I don't hesitate, I just keep moving forward. Every ounce of effort I give now becomes part of my identity. This last mile ascent is not just a finish, it's a transformation into something unstoppable. This is where everything comes together. Every early morning, every painful rep, every mile I refuse to quit on, all leading to this moment. My body is pushed to its absolute limit, every muscle screaming, every breath heavy, but my mind stays locked in, focused on finishing stronger. I don't slow down now, I accelerate, because I know that the finish defines the entire journey. Every step forward feels like a statement, a declaration that I don't break under pressure. The pain becomes overwhelming, but I stay in it, because I've trained myself to dominate exactly this moment. This is not just a run, it's a combination of everything I've built, everything I've done. I don't think about stopping, I don't think about quitting, I only think about fitting. second of effort, every moment of discipline brought me here. I don't need validation, I don't need applause, I just need to prove